All right, here's the help with assignment number 2. Make sure we got understanding what's going on here. There we go. Okay, for this one, just a quick assignment. This should not take too long. This is a credit card task. I want you to see kind of the importance, one important thing when it comes to credit cards. First of all, if you don't have to, I shouldn't say that, you don't have to, you should not get yourself a credit card where you carry a credit balance. Purchasing a TV from Best Buy on a Best Buy card or a Target card, bad idea. Don't do it. Do not do it. But if you happen to find yourself, which you won't because you are smart and you listen to me, I just want you to see why this is such a bad idea to do that. If you go and you look at a TV, and a lot of times stores, specifically Best Buy is one that stands out, is they show you not so much the price of the television, but more so the monthly payment. And it's like, oh, 28 bucks, $22 a month. You're like, yeah, it's not so bad. A couple hours of work and I got it. But that is a trap. So for this assignment, you're going to use this credit card calculator, which is a really cool tool. Allows you to kind of see some important information that I think you'll miss if you just look at your credit card statement when you get it. So for this, whatever your credit card balance is, and I think I had $1,000 for there, but I'm not going to give you that one. I'll make you figure that on your own. But let's just say I'm carrying a balance of, I don't know, we'll just put $1,200 in there. And either I made one big purchase at $1,200 or I accumulated that over time. Whatever happened, this is what I have. And most credit cards, when you start, especially young consumer credit cards, I put 22%. That's actually a pretty good rate. I just happened to look at Home Depot. I just put new carpet in my basement, and if I put all of it on a credit card, I got some rebate that came back with it. I had the cash to pay it all off and paid it off. I just did it for the rebate because it was a sizable purchase. But I was just curious, check my interest rate, and my Home Depot interest rate was 29%. I was like, oh my goodness. If you had to carry a balance at 29%, it would just be, well, it would not be good. So here we go. You put your balance in there, you put your interest rate, you hit calculate, and it gives you a couple things. Number one, your minimum payment, 34 bucks a month. You're like, oh, not too bad. Pay that every month, and I just kind of go on forever. But here is the thing that is kind of alarming, is you come over here, and this is important. This is what it takes you. If you just make the minimum payment, okay, it's going to take you 139 months. 139 months. Simple math. 120 months. That's 10 years. Add 12 to that. 130. That's 11. This is 11 and a half years it is going to take you to get rid of this amount if you only make the minimum payment. Look here. Interest. This is just the interest. $1,600 more than the actual amount. And you're going to do that over forever, essentially. This seems small, but this number here is big. You will have that balance forever if you just make the minimum payment. So if you happen to find yourself in this situation, which you won't, but if you do, or you know somebody who's gotten themselves into trouble, one thing that you can tell them is never make just the minimum payment. Always make a fixed payment. Okay, always make a fixed payment of more than the minimum. So if I just add $20, so from 34, I add 20, and that's what the assignment told you to do, right? Add 20. So $54 covers my minimum plus $20 that's going straight to principal. Watch what just 20 bucks. That's like going to McDonald's one time with a buddy. Okay, one fixed payment, $20 more. If you calculate that, look at what happens. You go from 139 months, with almost 11 years, down to just over, still a long time, 29 months, 2 years. But compared to this, look at the significance in interest that you'll save. 355, still way too much, still bad. But 29 months, that's 2 years, that is doable. Now you kind of just increase that a little bit more. You know, $25, you go to 59, we'll just make it 60, so that's $26. Calculate that. Saves 3 months off. And now we're just talking about $5 or $6, saves you more in interest. But you really start kind of getting into this debt early. So moral, make the minimum payment. You'll never get there. Never get that. Fixed payment, always pay more than the minimum payment. That's the lesson. That's what I want you to take. So you got to go through your questions, and it's going to kind of ask you, you know, what the minimum payment will be, how long will it take. Gives you a couple. So here's $1,000. Thank you, $1,000 TV. Now you got $2,000 of credit card debt. Go through and kind of figure out what your payments will be, and then if you make a fixed payment of a little bit more, what that saves. All right.